dude.
Really?
Live. Yep.
Already?
Live. We're on.
Oh my gosh. Now we're just sitting down?
Now we're just sitting down, hanging out.
Wow, look at
little
that.
Little trickle in.
That's beautiful.
See? Here we go. Awesome.
Wow, how do you...
I linked you.
Mine doesn't look like this.
What does yours look like?
I do mine through Google.
Oh, Google Hangout.
Yeah, this looks better because it gives you more data.
We'll see. So right now, I don't get like a huge audience. Hey, Steven. Hello. How do I pop this out? I can't stare at myself talking because then I get thrown off.
Really?
Yeah, so I have to like pop this guy out. How to do that?
You gotta smile all the time.
Hi.
Otherwise you look like this.
I know.
Hey.
How do I do this? Alright, we're just gonna get set up here, guys. Just a second. Dude, pop out. How do I do this?
I'm gonna tell my audience that we're live.
Sweet. Oh, here we go. Pop out. Nice. Okay. Hey, do you know this guy, Jesse? He says he shared his information. It's kind of cool. Hello, guys. You might recognize him. This is kind of crazy that we're collaborating.
Yeah.
But for those people who don't know, Jermaine, tell them who you are.
Yo, I'm Jermaine. People call me the sharing economy vlogger. I live in San Francisco, the Bay Area, and I do all sorts of random jobs, and I tell people all about it and talk about it. Yeah,
so if you haven't gotten a chance to check him out, his vlog, the link to his vlog is in the description underneath this video. But because a lot of you guys have been discovering me through Postmates and you've been subscribing because I've been doing Postmates content, this guy here, like, he can give you the comparison between the other apps and the other like sharing economy jobs. So totally check him out. Tell him what you've done. That's like, yeah, well, actually you kind of just went through a list.
Let's see. Well, first off, Uber Eats, Postmates, Caviar, TaskRabbit. Those are the main ones I use. iCrack is one that I'm signed up with. I don't do iCrack as much. iCrack is a little bit different. You have to have parts to do it. Other gigs I do, you don't have to have parts. You can just use an app, go online, pick up food, deliver it, pick up a person, deliver them, right. That sort of thing. Okay, so if you guys are tuning in for the first time, you don't know who I am. My name is HeatherJustCreate, and this is my YouTube live show that I do every Wednesday about entrepreneurship, personal branding, and marketing and building a business and stuff like that. So I wanted to invite Jermaine here because, like I said, a lot of you guys have been following me through Postmates. But really, like, the reason why I got involved with the sharing economy is because I needed, like, something to give me an income stream as I was building a business. So one of the most frequently asked questions that I get, Jermaine, is which one is the most, like, worth it? Okay, so I think a lot of people have seen success in Postmates, myself being one of them, but since you can actually compare, like, hey, I've done like ride sharing and TaskRabbit, which I've never done. Which one's your favorite, and which one, I guess financially has the best like return? I really like Uber Eats and Caviar. They're two of my favorite. TaskRabbit is probably the highest paying job, but the problem with TaskRabbit is, see, with Caviar and Postmates, it's food delivery. So you have a large percent of people who are willing to pay for their food to be delivered. Right. With TaskRabbit, on the other hand, the jobs are more specialized, and the jobs, you usually make more money on some of the jobs. The jobs are really, really random. For example, stuffing envelopes. Oh, really? Yeah, and the client will be billed like $45 an hour, and I would make like $35 to $33 to $31 an hour. Now that's pretty dang decent. Right. Yeah. But there are fewer of those jobs out there, and there are way more delivery jobs. There's way more rides, so it is higher paying, but it's not as like frequent. It's not as frequent. And that really makes a big difference, Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, okay, why do you do all this? Why are you like involved in the sharing economy? I guess what's your ultimate goal at the end of the day? Like, is this just like, this is just how you make money right now, or?
Why do I do this? Well, I don't want to like have a traditional job.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a lot of people that watch me feel the same way. That they don't want a traditional job.
Uh-huh.
And I like the flexibility of being just free, and I can work when I want, I can take off when I want. I mean, right now I'm just hanging out in LA for the next couple of days. And majority of people, like, they may have a job, they can't take off.
Right.
Like, I just woke up, like, 2 days before and said, yo, I'm
going
going to
to
LA. Like, there's this event going on. Let's go hang out for a couple of days.
Uh-huh.
And I had no idea when I was going to come back. And it looks like tonight I'm going to drive to Santa Barbara. I'm going to hang out in Santa Barbara tonight. And I'll hang out in Santa Barbara tomorrow, and then I'll go back to LA.
Uh-huh.
Gosh, I'm like talking about other stuff.
But no, it's cool. No, I just want to make sure that we're not missing any questions. Can you guys hear us okay? I'm assuming that you guys can hear us okay. But in the chat, I'm constantly monitoring, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Andres, what is WB Postmate? It's WB Postmate. Welcome back. What about Postmates? I don't know what that means.
Postmates. Oh, I've been getting a lot of Postmates questions. I wonder, like, did Postmates get another round of funding or something? Like,
did you see it dip? When did you start being a Postmate? Let's talk about that.
Postmates was the first thing I did. This was
like 2 years ago then.
Yeah, and then I just made a random Postmates video.
Same here. That's how I started. Just was like, why not?
Yeah, I made a random Postmates video, and it was me ranting. Like, I was like, "Yo, this job is like this," and blah blah blah. And that video got a lot of views, and I checked like a few months later, and I looked, and I was just like, "Wow, why did I get so many views?"
So let me ask you this: like, as a vlogger, did you start your YouTube channel, or did you start like creating content on the regular because of Postmates? Because you noticed that, or were you planning to like do vlogs on something else?
Well, that's one thing that I want to get out there. I think that there's something with YouTube that does that to people.
Yeah.
You upload a video and all of a sudden it gets a whole bunch of views.
And that's what you get known for.
Yeah, well, I guess so. For my searches, Postmates is the most searched, which is nuts because I can't remember the last time I made a Postmates video.
Yeah, I know. See, and that's why I feel bad because
I've made hundreds of videos since then. Like,
yeah, and people are like, "Well, do you still do Postmates?" I'm like, "No, but the content still applies." No.
Well, that's because they find when they go to YouTube and they type in Postmates, they find you there, and then that's why they ask.
Right.
Postmates?
Yeah, because they're not thinking like, when was this video made or whatever.
Yeah, I get that one often, quite a bit.
So, okay, since a lot of my people are Postmates, top 3 tips. Being a successful Postmate, making more tips, making more money.
Tips with Postmates. Work Sundays for sure. That's the best day to work, or at least in markets like San Francisco, New York. Sunday's a really good day to work. Mm-hmm. Another tip. Take saran wrap with you.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
I think I saw a thumbnail where you like it.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be a good one because you never know what you're going to pick up. And the third tip, pay close attention to the emails, because they have different bonuses and incentives that can make it, worth going out on a Tuesday night versus a Monday night, or vice versa, or Thursday versus Saturday. Could
you make say someone were to quit their full-time job, could you do Postmates and make full-time income?
Okay, I would not recommend that. No, I would not recommend that unless you lived in the Bay Area and you quit a job where you made like minimum wage. Then it would be sort of worth it.
Right.
Because you would definitely make more than $20 an hour on certain So for certain hours, especially during the weekends, like during lunch rush. But to just quit your job and to just do Postmates,
Ugh, I couldn't do it.
And majority of cities would not work. Like I would not. That would be a really bad idea.
So I'm in Long Beach, and I would say that you can do that. You can make a full-time income, but just like mentally, I couldn't do it. You're literally you would have to be on the road like all day.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, and it's all. Well, one thing I've noticed about a lot of these jobs, especially with Uber, I've noticed that if you work, let's say you work like 7 days in a row, and let's say you have a really good week, you make $1,500. It's almost like if you take like 2 days off, you have to work so hard to get, and it shouldn't
like
be that
the
way.
momentum to like yeah.
It shouldn't be that way, but that's sort of the way it is,
Yeah, I remember when there was this 1 week, like 2 weeks in September, I just like did it every day, and I was in this grind of just like wake up, go, come back for lunch, and then keep going, and just crunch through this grind, and then I took a break, like you said, and I was like, I don't know, I was like almost dreaded going back to my car and like doing it again. I just couldn't do it like full time forever. It's just hard. But okay, let me look at these questions. Recommended for non-biker for Postmates. Well, in Long Beach, you can only drive. So I guess it depends on the city.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the city.
Just started on Postmates with no deliveries. Still waiting to get approved. You have a fan here. I'm a commercial driver in Palm Springs, working a regular job and wanting to start with Postmates, which I've joined, but actually haven't made a run yet, as I need to purchase a vehicle. Might need that. Would you recommend a large vehicle, SUV, or something bigger like a Nissan NV or a regular four-door car? Chandra, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Postmates? I'm assuming you're not because...
No, let's talk about that question. I think he's talking about for Postmates.
Okay.
Because we're not really talking about Uber. I think he's talking about Postmates. Maybe he'll respond.
Yeah, Chandra, specify, just to make sure if it's for Postmates.
Well, let's just go ahead and generalize that. For any of these gigs, I would say the smaller the car, the better. Unless you are on TaskRabbit and you are delivering stuff on TaskRabbit. On the TaskRabbit app, there are certain jobs that require a van or a truck or a larger vehicle. That would be a good idea. TaskRabbit would be a good idea. But for like Postmates, you're mainly delivering food for the most part. You don't need
it's like 95% food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then you may pick up something big, but you can also reject that order.
Yeah.
If someone wants you to like move a futon that's in the box,
And like for me, I drive a Camaro, 2015 Camaro that I just bought, and she's a gas guzzler, like 18 miles per gallon. So like it's just, I'm sure I probably make more in tips, but I spend more on gas. So like you said, smaller the car. If you have a Prius or something, good for you. But my MPG is not happening, so.
I mean, I would say probably the best car for Postmates is something maybe like 10 years old. Mm-hmm. Something with a lot of miles on it, because you're not delivering people.
Right, they don't care. Yeah, exactly. They don't care what the car looks like, so yeah. Let's see. How much could you make a day on foot? Well, in Long Beach, like you can only drive, so I've never delivered on anything else but driving.
I think that could be sort of pointed at me, maybe.
Have you done this on foot?
Yeah, in New York, San Francisco, yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. So tell me about it. How is it?
Well, you can do it on foot, but the thing about doing it on foot, you're not going to get as many orders.
Most people want something further.
Well,
do they specify whether they want you to drive or walk?
Not usually. No, I don't think the customers do. Maybe someone, I don't know, because a lot of times on Uber, if I'm on a bike, I would accept Uber Eats.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. If I was on Uber Eats a lot of times, sorry.
No,
let me try again. Okay, so if I was on Uber Eats
on a bike,
a lot of times I would accept certain requests
Uh-huh.
and someone would cancel it immediately. So maybe it's someone at the restaurant, they see that, okay, this person's on a bike, this item's too big, we're going to cancel it. But usually if you are signed up on Uber Eats with foot, you have a different login. You have a login for bike, for foot. If you're on the foot one, I think it's like a 1 mile radius. So you're going to get less orders.
Right, because they're just around you.
Yeah, because most orders are
right.
a little bit farther.
So you would have to be in a place where there's like a lot of restaurants, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
Well, downtown San Francisco, you could do it on foot. Especially like from 10 to 2 in the financial district.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people that order things from, Starbucks. That's super close, but they just can't leave and go
yeah, because they're right. Got it. Okay, let's see. I would say if you're doing deliveries, always update the customer on the order. That seems to give me a lot of tips. Yep, he got kicks. I totally agree. Weekends, how much per day on foot?
Weekends per day on foot. Okay, on foot is going to be tricky because I would say like maybe like anywhere from $10 to $15 on average. Like that's a whole lot less than what it would be in a car. But also, you're not driving. You don't have a car. Yeah, it's just not the same on foot.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
No. Well, in New York, a lot of people do it on foot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people. Even on the subway, I'll see people.
Postmates.
Well, not necessarily Postmates, but just all sorts of carriers. Because, they have their big backpack.
Yeah.
You have a phone, you got cord hanging out, got one glove on.
Right. Got it. Okay. Is there any good apps to monitor your taxes for Postmates? What do you do for all this tax stuff? Have you had to do this since?
Of course. Yeah.
You've been doing it for like 2 years, so.
Well, the first year I hired this tax lady, it was super expensive. It cost me like $500. And I said, oh crap, I'm not going to do that again. And I hired my roommate now. I have a roommate. He does taxes. And my taxes are a complete mess at the end of the year. For majority of people working in the sharing economy, I'm not a tax professional, and I can't say for each single person. Majority of people working by doing this part-time, chances are will not owe taxes. Now, just because I said that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay. But whenever I see a lot of these, like when I'm in Facebook groups and I see people post some of their hourly earnings, I can literally look at the amount of money they made per hour and tell you that I'm sorry, but you're like basically upside down, And if you're upside down, like you don't pay taxes, When you're negative, you don't pay taxes. And that's not for everyone. I mean, if you do these jobs full time and you're paying your bills, you make money off of these jobs. But I know a lot of people that do these gigs part time, and you may try it out for a weekend.
Right.
You
may
make
have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Right. So. No, I see what you mean. Let's see. How much for it? Is there any fan of both? High version. Cool. All right, we're caught up on the questions.
Yeah.
Tell me about like your videos. So you film yourself like going out on delivery or doing a job, and then you talk about like things that you learned and stuff.
Yes, I do talk about things I learned. Sorry, I'm just responding to some messages.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I do talk about. Sorry, yes. I'm looking at messages now.
Jerry signed up with Amazon Flex.
Amazon Flex.
Is that the same thing? What's Amazon Flex?
Wow, you don't know what Amazon Flex is?
Should I know what Amazon Flex is?
So Amazon, you ever heard of Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
So Amazon Flex is very similar to, well, Amazon Prime is you have things delivered to you very fast. Amazon Flex are those people that deliver those items. There may not be they may not be the same exact people, but Amazon Flex, they basically do deliveries. You go to a warehouse, you may pick up like 50 items, and you deliver them and it's all through an app.
Got it.
It's kind of like Postmates and the rest of the sharing economy, but there's a twist to Amazon Flex. I would say the twist to Amazon Flex is you're there, you're like, it's more of a job almost.
But can you turn it on whenever?
I don't think you can just turn it on whenever. I think you have to like sign up for blocks, and if it's accepted, you're gonna work. And I haven't really signed up. I can't really sign up. You have to have a car. You have to have your own insurance. That's the main reason why I'm not gonna sign up. And there are tons of people on YouTube talking about Amazon Flex. So I'm just gonna let them go with it,
Go check them out.
Yeah, plenty of folks. I mean, I talk about Uber and the other ones.
Right.
I can't talk about everything,
Yes, we're in the LBC, Long Beach. Let's see, how's Postmates business in Sunday? Have you delivered here in Long Beach?
I haven't delivered in Long Beach.
I would say for, like, I wouldn't be able to say Sunday for sure is the best day in Long Beach. I would say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, lunch and dinner for sure. And what I would do is I would kind of turn it on. Like for dinner shifts, I would turn it on around 4 and just keep going until I stopped getting orders pretty much. Or until I thought it was like, okay, probably shouldn't be delivering this late in Long Beach by myself. But yeah, lunch orders for sure. Lunch on Sunday, guaranteed pretty much that you'll never have a lull in deliveries because people are, they're having parties, they're, hanging out with friends and whatever. So.
Live streaming. There we go. Oh,
it's so cool.
Ride share report.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Dean in the house. What up, Mike Dean?
Oh, I'm supposed to call him and just connect with him. But that's so crazy that you know each other. Like everyone knows this like little community of sharing economy people. So let's see. How do you know what app you're going to turn on for the day?
Well, I don't. I just wake up and say, okay.
I'm feeling this today.
Sometimes I'll go online and check out TaskRabbit and see what random jobs are popping up. Sometimes there's jobs where you have to pick up something from Oakland, where I live, and take it to the city. And I always love those jobs because, like, I'm making money going to the city,
Right.
Just go there and cut another app on, try it out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi. Okay. If you guys have any other questions, keep it coming. But I think I'm gonna start talking about vlogging, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's talk about vlogging.
Let's talk about vlogging. Okay,
yeah, want to talk about vlogging?
Tell me about vlogging.
I love vlogging. I vlog every day, and it's something.
You vlog every day?
Yeah.
How long has it been?
It's been 334 days. Yeah, it's not long. Not long at all.
334 vlogs consecutively every day.
Super easy. You can do it too.
Dude, I know I can do it, but that's like nuts.
No, it's not.
Wow.
You think so?
Wow.
It's super easy. You guys can do it too.
Tell me about your audience. Do you have your regular people that watch every single video every time?
Yeah, I do, because I can tell by the views.
Like you've got your guaranteed couple hundred or something that watch every time you. Do you upload at a certain time, like 10 a.m. every day?
I try to upload at 8 a.m. every day. Whenever I travel, that number changes.
Right.
Because internet speeds are different.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Usually, if I go east, it's much easier to upload videos. Because here it's 8 a.m. So when I was in New York 2 weeks ago, I was uploading at 11 over there. So it's I can go to sleep, wake up, 9 a.m., start editing, upload, and then 11, it's online, and then I start that video off right at 11. Or sometimes I may start that video off at 1 or 2. Yeah, this past trip to New York was really different. The first trip was super easy to vlog because it wasn't cold.
But this time it was cold.
So this other time it was super cold, so to stand out and get a time lapse,
Yeah.
It's not so easy to do.
Right.
You know, or B-roll, you know, when you got the wind blowing, and I'm like, that's the corner I need to be
someone watches
on.
you daily.
Yeah.
Adriana.
Oh.
Very cool. Very cool. So, some of my audience, a lot of my audience actually, they want to start a vlog.
Yeah, you should vlog.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I think a lot of people are like, they don't hang in there because you upload videos on, like, say you did it for a week and then you don't get more views, you don't get more subscribers. What would you tell them?
I would say vlogging is like the hardest thing you can do on YouTube. Hands down. It is the hardest thing to do on YouTube. If you want to make videos on YouTube, if you want to make money on YouTube.
There we go. Okay.
Don't vlog. If you want to make money on YouTube, make how-to videos.
Tutorials,
like
tips.
Go, like fix something or like how to wash your dishes, you know, how to cut a pineapple, how to repair a cell phone. You know, those videos pay crazy amounts of money, and I'll explain. When I make a vlog, and I make daily vlogs, I upload that video, people watch it, they usually don't watch it again. Yeah. Because I have another video coming out. I have another video coming out. I have another video coming out. So after that video comes out, it's gone. Like, you know, I do have some vlogs that they show up in search and they do better than others. For the most part, they're done. But if I made a video talking about how to repair an iPhone,
that would get searched all the time because people are constantly breaking their iPhones. Well,
not just that. When someone like searches that, they may watch the video 3 times before they even buy the parts. Okay, right. And then once they buy the parts, they may watch a video 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I've done that. Yeah, like a cooking video or something. I gotta rewatch that like 10 times.
Yeah, cooking. Oh man, cooking videos. I watch those over and over. Yeah. Music videos.
Yeah.
Music videos are people gonna watch those the most. Like I have YouTube Red. And every day, like, I have the same, like, songs in my, like,
and you just
album.
Turn it on,
and I just watch, like, listen to them all the time. So, if you want to make money on YouTube, or if you, I don't know what's your whole goal on YouTube, but I would assume you want to make money if you
found out what YouTube is.
Of course I make money on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something that, it's definitely possible. It's not easy. You really have to stick with it.
Yeah, you gotta build the momentum to get there. But even like for my channel, I only have like 1,500 subscribers. But like, it's like the first 500 were the hardest to get, and then like I don't know, it just starts to become easier. But you have a lot more than I do. What's your sub count right now?
I'm at like 11,000, somewhere around it. Yeah, the more the bigger that number gets, the faster it grows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when I had 500 subscribers, I was getting like, you know, not that many subscribers every month. But now, I don't know. Yeah, so like I wasn't getting that many subscribers. Maybe like 50 subscribers a month.
Yeah.
And because I'm used to editing, like I could just, you know, edit everything, but I can't edit when I'm live.
Right.
Yeah, but like nowadays, it's like I get way more subscribers, but I also lose a lot of subscribers too.
Yeah, same here.
That's one thing I've noticed. I don't know exactly why. Maybe because someone found me from Postmates.
And then you're like not uploading only Postmates and they're just like, forget it.
Yeah, I think that may happen.
I think that's definitely happening to me. Let's see. Good advice. Thanks, Jermaine. Caviar Postmates and Instacart. What's Instacart?
Instacart is a on-demand food delivery service.
Nice. You're very chill. It inspires people. Your chillness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks.
Hey, look, this person wants to meet you. I just started Grubhub. Nice. DoorDash. How much daily do you pull in for Grubhub and DoorDash?
Okay, so let's answer that one. Grubhub, I'm not signed up with Grubhub. There's like some funny car insurance thing, and you can't do Grubhub with a bike in San Francisco. So the only city I can do it in is New York. I don't live in New York. And DoorDash, I've done DoorDash in the past, But DoorDash is sort of not one of my favorite platforms. So I don't really do it that much. The reason why I talk about DoorDash because maybe someone can't get signed up with Uber Eats, or maybe someone got deactivated from Caviar. So I like to, throw out
here's other options, yeah.
Yeah, and also DoorDash, they throw out like nice hourly guarantees too. And those vary, it helps to have multiple apps on your phone.
Apparently you can make a good couple.
Hmm.
Asian persuasion, wow. I've heard people who go online on Postmates and switch their vehicle to a scooter so they can see the order size and the destination. Have you ever tried that, Heather? So, Louise, you can only do Postmates in a car in Long Beach, period. Like, you have to have a motorized vehicle. So, I don't have I guess you can do a scooter. I don't have one, so I've only done my Camaro. A penalty for doing that. I don't know, because you can only sign up as like a motorized vehicle, I don't think that they would know, whether you switched your vehicle or not. So I don't think that there would be a penalty. Oh my.
Oh, Vanessa's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Well, actually, I didn't leave her, she left me.
Oh no.
Well, it's totally fine. Like, we're still friends, but.
Is this like a vlog? Did you vlog about this? Is that why people know about it?
I did vlog about it. Oh my gosh. The video was, I don't know, that video got a lot of views for some reason.
Yeah, I can't do that. There's like teens that watch me, so I don't talk about the love life situation.
I want to show you that, well, I'll do it later.
Okay.
I was going to write it down so you can see it, but this pin's not working well.
Okay, Postmates and Uber Eats are taking forever to approve me. Postmates shouldn't take forever. It's like a couple days max. Can you tip Uber Eats delivery people through the app?
Uber Eats?
Mm-hmm.
No, you better have cash.
You should diversify on these apps. Hustle, grind, economics. I don't diversify on these apps because I don't want to do these apps. Actually, I'm done. In my last vlog, I talked about I'm done with Postmates. I'm not doing any more of this. I have clients. I'm a consultant and I'm building an online business, and I only did Postmates as kind of like a band-aid, as I had quit my full-time job that had like an awesome salary back in May, and so come like August, September, I was like really feeling the like super expensive health insurance I had to start paying because I'm just like an independent contractor. I was feeling my car payments, like I just needed something, and so I discovered Postmates. But that's like, my goal is to not do Postmates. I just happen to vlog about it. Wait, you're still friends with? Oh, okay. Drama. What's going on here? You're still friends? Did she like? I
think people love the drama on YouTube.
This is why I don't do it, man. Because I don't like.
But I've noticed, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Maybe this could be the start of some crap on YouTube. I've noticed that there's been drama with people in the sharing economy arena.
Oh, really?
There's been people fighting back and forth, and I'm like, oh gosh, the only reason I'm kind of like, oh crap, is the same thing happened with the vegan community.
Oh, really?
When it was smaller on YouTube, there were people making videos talking about such and such, and then all of a sudden people started bashing each other.
Oh, that sucks.
And
that makes me sad.
That's how I got involved in the vegan community. I saw a video, someone was bashing someone else, so I was like, oh dang. So, I said, oh wait, clicked on the video, and this guy was talking about this girl. Oh, she's too skinny, she's starving. I click on her video.
And then she has a response or something?
She has a response, and I watched 4 or 5 of her videos, and then I watched this other guy, and then I'm all involved, and I hope that doesn't happen with all sharing economy.
Yeah.
But then it would blow up.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I can't. Yeah.
Maybe we would all have hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Yeah.
But they would all be 17 years old.
Exactly. What do you guys want to be known for? I can't. That's why I gotta stop with the Postmates videos. But how do people under 35 even survive in San Francisco? How old are you?
I am 29.
29.
I'm so old. I wish I was 29.
Oh my gosh. Did you just say you're old?
I'm old, dude. I wish I was 21.
Do you know how old I am?
What, like 31?
Yeah, I'm 31.
Yeah.
You can't say you're old if I'm sitting right here and I'm older than you. So, yeah. Sideburns keep it pushing. Vegan
I know.
drama on YouTube is like reality TV. I know. Vegan drama. Gosh, really?
Yeah, dude. It's like huge on YouTube.
Wow.
We're about to start some sharing economy drama.
That like makes me sad. I don't know. I feel like there should be this camaraderie between creators, you know? Like, no matter what you're vlogging about.
I mean, look at that. Like, my girlfriend. Like, how many people have talked to my girlfriend?
So she is a vlogger.
She's not a vlogger. We're like totally opposite. Like, we met on Tinder. Like, 3 weeks after we met, we went on this like road trip to Tennessee, like 15 days long. Like, yeah, and like we stayed together, and like I would go out of town for a month, and I would have a break, and then I would go back, and then she would go out of town for a month, and then.
So how long were you guys dating, and how long was she?
Like 2 years, and then she went to Belize for November. We Airbnb'd our rooms, so she went to Belize for November. And I went to like LA and New York and Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And then we both met back up. And she was like, yeah, well, I'm going to, like, let's break up. And I'm going to move to Belize and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're going to be happy, like, doing your YouTube thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. No, like, I was somewhat, like, a little sad because when I thought she was coming back, I thought we were going to, like, chill. But then we just broke up.
When was this?
This was like what, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, dang.
Yeah, this was like super recent.
Oh my gosh.
Like the third. Today's the 14th, so it was the 3rd.
Wow. 15-day trip after meeting what?
It wasn't 15 days. It was a little bit longer than 15 days.
That's crazy, dude. Wow. Yeah, I don't even talk about the love life situation. Just because it's like, you know, I talk about Postmates and I'm known for Postmates. So, like...
Well, you know, since I've been talking about the love life, I've noticed way more views.
Really? Oh, I can't.
The watch time on that video. Okay, that video, I'm going to show you. So, like, the views, I'll show you. I'm not going to say this online because I don't want to do this. But, like, it only got this many views for the first day.
Okay.
But the AdSense was like this.
For what? For that day?
For that one video. And I've never seen...
For one video?
The CPM, you can look at that and tell the CPM.
Yeah.
That's super high.
Wow.
That's the highest CPM I've ever had. And I just, talked to my girlfriend. Oh, we broke up. And I guess it was a really good video. Like, it had a really good intro, and then like I was doing stuff like throughout the video, like vlogging, and the last scene was like me, like it's like super dramatic, like the camera's on the floor, and I got the white light above me, and the white floor. Like that's how I sit down. And I was like, yo, I don't even know how to say this. I don't know how to start this, and I just talk. That's how it goes. You'll bounce back. Of course I'll bounce back. I'm already
Come to San Diego.
Come to San Diego.
Dude, look, you've got fans, man. People want to meet you. That's so crazy.
I know.
That's so cool.
I run into fans, I don't want to say fans, subscribers. I run into subscribers all the time in San Francisco.
Wow.
Like, I actually stopped wearing my bike helmet in Oakland because I would...
If people would notice.
Yeah, because it's freaking... This big stupid green helmet,
I've been waiting for it to happen in Long Beach. I'm like, come on, Long Beach people, hello.
Well, it's kind of easy to get people to notice you. Just go to the same places all the time.
I know, but...
You go to the same places all the time, people will quickly notice you. Like, I go to my falafel spots and they're like, yo, I saw your video the other day. Or you were in New York. Like, I want to go to New York. Like, it's really awesome to meet people that watch you and they know they watch you and follow you. Yeah. Because they'll come up and just start talking to me. Yeah, like they know you. Well, see that's like my mission with the whole like digital literacy, digital media thing, because I feel like YouTube is so different in that it's such a personal. Like you feel like you are like creators like talking to you.
Did you?
Oh, that is me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I was looking for it. Thank you. I actually need this right now. Want some lotion?
Okay.
Lotion.
Yeah.
See, I started watching Jermaine Ellis. I found Heather, and now they're doing a lotion together. So dope. Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. This guy hit me up. He's like, coming to LA. I'm like, cool, let's meet up. You're like the first other YouTuber I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
You gotta get out there and meet some YouTubers. Like,
I know, man.
half of the YouTubers live right here in LA.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. No. I have like so many things that I want to do and just not enough time.
I'm definitely gonna be coming back and forth to LA more.
Cool. Sweet.
A lot. Like, I almost want to like move to LA, but like I don't know. I don't know if I want to just move, but I almost do. Maybe I'll spend like a majority of the month in
So
LA.
you're vegan.
I'm vegan.
We have a huge like vegan.
Yeah, I think this is like the vegan heaven or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you can like, I don't know, hang out for like 6 months and like be amongst your
But I don't know.
vegan homies.
I'm really thinking about just not having a place and just traveling maybe for like a year.
Dude, that's cool.
I mean, like it would just be like what I'm doing now. Like,
Yeah.
And just do it like throughout the U.S. and still do the sharing economy stuff.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, see, that's what's cool is that you can do this anywhere. The sharing economy stuff.
Yeah.
But I wish I had all those things in my city. I would do Uber. I would totally do Uber, but I have a 2-door, so I can't. I love meeting people, so I would love to like, I don't know, talk to people in my Uber. But no, my boyfriend doesn't want me to. Too unsafe. Yeah, that's a good point. What will be the next country you visit?
The next country, I want to go to Thailand. I want to go in January. I was gonna go in December, but those flights got up to like $1,500.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking they're like $500 in January, you know?
Right. I just got back from Iceland.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Oh, so much fun. It was amazing. Such a beautiful place. Let's see. You guys should do a Postmates challenge. Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Our Postmates challenge.
Have you done that? Like a challenge? Like, let's see who can make the most. With like your other like ride sharing people.
We've done it a few times, but I don't think we were as successful as other people.
Oh, so this is the thing. Of course, this is the thing.
In the city, I've definitely like went to a restaurant and like people are like, yeah, I'm at like 100 deliveries, and I'm like, 100 deliveries? It's Wednesday. You know?
Right.
How are you at 100 deliveries? And I'm in this contest, you know, we're trying to see who can do the most deliveries, me and this other guy. And it's just, you know, people are just grinding it out. And that's actually a really good way to make a lot of money, because if you're working constantly, you're not really spending money and you're just out working. And
right.
I'm kind of curious to know how much those guys probably pulled in, because Friday is when you really start making money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's less traffic out and there's way more orders coming through.
Definitely. You gotta come to the Midwest.
Veganburg. Yeah, I've definitely been to Veganburg. I love it. It's a good spot.
Yeah. Quick cash when you need it. Allison, Postmates was that for me. Totally. Pepper spray. I kept forgetting to bring it. I don't know. I've been lucky though. There was never any like shady situation for me or like question. And there was one night where I did it till like 2 a.m. on a Friday. Probably shouldn't have done that, but.
Oh really? You did Postmates 2 a.m? What was that like? That's one thing about I don't really do deliveries that late.
Well, it's only fast food at that point.
So like McDonald's, Taco Bell.
Jack, Dell.
Yeah, that's interesting, because before when I did Postmates, because I haven't did Postmates for quite a while. I mean, I did a delivery I did a couple of deliveries last week, but I mean, like work all day Postmates. I haven't did that for quite some time, and I would notice that after 10 o'clock, or we get McDonald's orders. And before, I would never get a McDonald's order.
Yeah, oh, no, for sure. Like 10:30 p.m. on a Friday, Saturday night, I'll tell you right now, especially when you're in Long Beach, it's going to be all fast food. And when you open the door, everyone's either drunk or high. And they're very happy. So sometimes people are just like, you know, they can't drive to get the food. And those people just won't tip you. Whatever, it just comes with it. But there's a lot of people who are also really happy and like they're so excited that you are bringing them their food that they've wanted this whole time, and so they tip you like really well. So it's just, I don't know, it's hit or miss, but it's definitely going to be like lots of fast food. And at that point, I always make sure I have food in my car because it's so hard to resist like fries at every place to get it for myself. But let's see, we have actual taxi cab drivers out here, and a grown ass man was shot in the head. Oh, Allison, that's awful. That's terrible. I ate, where are you from? What does that mean? I don't know.
Oh, maybe someone in the comments.
Oh. Yeah, so, do you guys have any other questions? Feel free to ask them. Let's see. Do you have questions?
Do I have questions?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can ask you anything else. When you first started vlogging, were you just jumped into Final Cut?
I started using iMovie, and once I got used to Final Cut, I would use Final Cut Pro more.
You have a MacBook Pro?
Well, I just have a MacBook, the 12-inch.
Do you save your footage?
Yeah, I don't save. What I'll do is I'll take all the footage and like put it on the computer, create the video, and I save the video, and I delete the rest of the footage.
All the original footage?
Yeah, some vloggers save all the footage.
That's me.
Oh, you do? How come? No, I know Casey Neistat does it too.
Yeah, I don't know. But I haven't done it like 330 freaking days. I can imagine that would rack up in like, you know, external hard drives.
Oh yeah, I mean if I saved all of the footage, like I would be looking at, I mean,
it's like 15 to 20 gigs per video for me. Per vlog.
Well, no, if I was doing 15 to 20 gigs, it would take me a whole lot longer. People would not be watching me on YouTube. It would take forever to upload that to YouTube. Well,
no, I mean like how much original footage I have.
Yeah, so the original footage.
Yeah, so I take 15 to 20 gigs.
That's about right. I thought you mean like after you compress your video.
No.
Because you know in Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, you can do,
it'll be like 15 gigs.
Yeah, I know. See, well that's why I had the option to use it, but I was like, you know, I'm just going to stick with the basics and do my iMovie because it's good enough. I know it's good enough. Yeah,
iMovie's pretty good, but with Final Cut, you can do
so much more.
You can do so much more. It's actually not that hard to learn Final Cut if you know how to use iMovie.
But I wanted to get a new MacBook. That's why I haven't.
How many gigabytes of RAM do you have? 4 or 8? If you're not running 4K, you should have a problem. I just upgraded because I do everything with 4K. And that takes up way more space. Wow. Do you have a drone? I don't have a drone. I'm actually looking. See, the problem with drones is it's a saturated market.
Yeah.
There's so many drone companies.
Yeah, but then
the Maverick is the best one, but you can't buy it.
Right.
It's sold out until the 15th of January. So I was looking at getting like the solo drone, but my GoPro won't work with it. And no, I don't want that one. And it has sort of bad reviews online. And there's this 4K Breeze drone that fits in your backpack. It's like $500. It comes with an extra battery. I was thinking about getting that.
My next big purchase, I actually just did this. I put a deposit down for a boosted board.
Yeah, I put a deposit down for a boosted board about 5 months ago. And I still never got an email saying your boosted board's here. I want a boosted board.
Shut up, are you serious?
Yeah, it's been about 5 months.
Well, I just got an email.
Actually, you know what I did? I put it down for multiple boosted boards.
And you haven't
I put it down for the cheap one and then the $1,500 one.
I
put $100 for both.
Because
someone told me, they said, yeah, if you get the expensive one, they'll mail it out to you faster. So I was like, oh really? So I was like, okay. So I went and got the other one with another email. So they think it's a different person, and they haven't responded to either one.
Well, I just got an email saying mid-January they're gonna ship out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope, man. I'm hoping to commute here from my place on that boosted board.
I would love a boosted board because I was actually thinking about getting one of those like cheaper boards.
Yeah,
just to,
you should.
Just for more like vlog shots.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, just the movement. Oh my god, I love Casey's vlogs because of that.
I mean, I would actually be afraid to ride it in Frisco. Like, people drive like fools. And not
are you kidding me?
Not necessarily how people drive, the roads. Like, it's so bumpy. Like,
I know, I'm nervous. I feel like when I put the deposit down, I was like, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I just signed my death wish right there. Because I'm gonna have my laptop, my vlog camera, all in my backpack on a boosted board.
Yeah, that's true. Make sure you get a business license. And get insurance.
Okay, let's see. Jermaine for president.
Yeah, Jermaine for president. Sure, I would. It would be open borders if I was president. I say everybody come to the U.S. All y'all from Europe, come on over here.
Do you record in 4K still? Does it slow your Mac down?
Yeah, it slows Mac down like crazy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a new computer soon. Like, probably 6 months from now, I'm gonna have a new computer because this computer, it works. Like, it's super light, but maybe I'll just buy like a desktop computer, something with like way more RAM.
Yeah, that'd be a dream.
A trash can Mac.
Yeah. Is SF Uber rolling out with driverless cars?
Yeah, they are.
How do you feel about that? Do you think it's gonna be impact?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. This is something I really haven't really made a video telling my subscribers about it because I think that, I don't know, they may not like it so much. But I think it's a great idea. There are so many people against the driverless cars. But when you look and see how people drive.
That's true.
I mean, it's
like, have you seen people drive?
I mean, everybody's on the phone in traffic.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And I think it will be an awesome day if we could drive, a driverless car.
Let's see. Casey and I have changed the vlog game. Can you guys talk about what you were doing to switch your vlog swag up or evolve? So why don't you go first because you're 330 something in.
Say it again.
Casey and I said change the vlog game. Can you guys talk about what you do to switch your vlog swag up or evolve?
Oh, well, if you guys notice, I'm mainly talking about the people that follow my channel. If you noticed, when I first started vlogging, I would vlog about like Uber. I would just vlog about, my day, how much I made. It was only Uber. It was only Uber. And then I said to myself, these videos are getting sort of boring. Let's be more creative. Yeah, and then I started to just show more and more. Well, nowadays, if you watch my videos, I may not talk about Uber. Like yesterday's video, I didn't say anything about the sharing economy, and that's how I switch it up. I've discovered that a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my newer subscribers, are not really involved in the sharing economy at all. Like Uber, Lyft, Postmates, Uber Eats, they're not even in their cities or countries. Mm-hmm. And I've discovered that people are just following me because of just the way I make videos.
Yep, exactly.
Just the way I do it. And that's how I switch up the vlog style. I know that people want to learn more about the sharing economy, and I, try to have that in videos. But I also try to make it like very entertainment based. And two things I want to push out there, I want to share with people is veganism, and more importantly than veganism is I want people to travel. I want young people like me to travel because I've been all over the place and it's super easy and you just need someone to inspire you to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for me, I think a lot of it in the beginning was just even discovering how to communicate through video on YouTube. So if you watch my vlogs, it started out with literally the camera in front of me and I would just talk to it. And then I think I just started watching Casey and I was like, why don't I take the camera outside? And then I started documenting my day. And if you guys try it, you'll see that it's actually really easy to evolve because if you're starting from nothing and then you jump into daily vlogging, it's like when you first do it, it's kind of overwhelming because you don't know like what to film, what not to film, and then you end up with hours of footage, and then you know you have to edit that down to like a 10-minute video, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I should have focused on this one thing for one day and this one thing for another day. So I also, like, my favorite vlogs actually have like the least amount of views on my channel, just so annoying. Like where I try to creatively like show angles and like color and, you know, just like really try to get more videography in. This is just like 70 views, honestly, like on my one favorite video. But yeah, so I don't know, try it. It's fun. Jermaine, the reason Booster has delayed tons of orders is because they are having trouble shipping parts. Yeah, there's something about like the battery.
Yeah, they spoiler.
Fry, yeah. Is there still a person in the driver's seat? What is the point? If there's still... There isn't a person in the driver's seat though, right? In a driverless car?
I believe the ones in San Francisco, there are a person.
Oh.
There's there is a person. It's in the test phase right now. So if you request an Uber, this like autonomous vehicle will like come and pick you up, and there's still a person in the car just in case something happens and the person needs to take control. Because it is an autonomous car, but these autonomous cars on the road are like nowhere near where autonomous cars need to be. Yeah, right. I mean, they're like years away. I mean, an autonomous car is going to have to be able to make the decision, like a decision like this. There's a man on the street, and there's a mother and a baby. And the car has to hit one of the two. So the car has to make that decision. We're a long way from that.
Right.
I mean, how would you make
call? Yeah.
How would you make that decision? Right. You know, that's not an easy. It's not an easy decision to make.
Lighting. How are we doing? Oh, now it's just dark.
I can just walk out there and walk around.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's much easier.
Jermaine.
Alright.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. People don't like people anymore, I guess. No more human interaction. Anyway, it takes jobs away from people. And which is the best internet carrier for all platforms? T-Mobile, Verizon, or Sprint? What do you have?
I have T-Mobile and it sucks.
But you get international data.
I do get international data.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
No more human interaction. It takes away jobs from people. That's just the future. I'm sorry to say that's just the future.
Sure.
Yeah.
It is funny that you two are in a video together from this past weekend, and now I happen to be binge watching both of your channels when I was looking into Postmates just to find out how it. Do you ever get nervous of people watching you talk to yourself on camera when outside and afraid they are judging you? Maybe that was me. Allison, for me,
they are judging you.
They're totally judging you. I have a lot of vlogs on this actually where you as a creator have to get over it. You just have to know like what you're doing is weird. Like it's hard not to look at it, you know, but as long as you just don't care and you don't let it interfere, I don't know. It's just, it amuses me, people's reactions.
Well, it really depends on like where I am.
Oh yeah, someone was telling me they've gone to a city where it's like everyone's vlogging, so it wasn't like no one even batted an eye. Yeah,
like New York. Like I would say New York, like no one cares, or maybe San Francisco. Like it's kind of like that.
In Long Beach, everybody looks. Everybody, and they don't even just look; they just like stare. Like, what is she doing? What is this for?
It's crazy, like, Long Beach. Well, I notice in Venice, like, I just see, like, crazy cameras around everywhere.
Yeah,
everybody's just filming.
I feel like I'm the only vlogger here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That actually could be very good.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why, like, in some of my tags, I do, like, Long Beach vlogging. But, let's see. Thanks, guys. I've watched you from the beginning, and I've watched you both grow up and switch it up. Both of you are more artistic with what you share. Aw, cute. The autonomous cars will never work in cities. Pedestrians will know they can step in front of the car and the cars will stop.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
That is so true.
What do you think the future of on-demand delivery service will look like, and how could it potentially affect the idea of financial freedom for millennials?
Okay.
Wow, this is
I'm gonna talk about that one.
This
So
is deep right here.
okay, we got something to go with.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so another. I was thinking about this earlier. There's this other drone out there. This drone costs like $3,000. This drone, you can attach a DSLR to it.
Wow.
Now, a DSLR weighs, maybe 3 or 4 pounds with the lens. So this drone can hold 3 or 4 pounds. All right?
Yeah.
I was thinking of buying a freaking drone and doing deliveries with it.
I thought they do that now. Isn't that?
Instead of going to pick up your food, just fly the drone over there.
Isn't Amazon doing that?
Well, they are, but not really. I mean, they're not doing it. It's in a test phase, but they're not I don't think they're doing it in they're definitely not doing it in cities. It would be rural areas where it would take off and where it would really succeed actually. Because if a drone fell, it wouldn't really hurt anyone if it's in the middle of nowhere. But a city, you're gonna have a lot of problems.
Right. Oh, that's interesting.
But I don't know. Drones are pretty cool.
Drones are super cool. I want one.
Oh yeah, but about the whole financial freedom. Well, my whole thought of the sharing economy, because a lot of people are very concerned about jobs being replaced. Truck drivers are not going to have jobs, and taxi drivers, and even people who write code eventually won't have jobs. I look at it like this: people won't work as much in the future, and that's just how it is. Now today, that may be really hard to wrap your head around.
Yeah.
I work for money, and if I can't work, how am I going to make money? There's going to be a shift. I believe the sharing economy is going to evolve even more. I actually envision a day where people own just nothing, basically. We all share everything. Why should I go on Amazon and buy a power drill that costs $50 only to assemble and a piece of IKEA furniture?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, and then it's just going to be around my house. I might use it 3 or 4 times a year, But what if I could borrow a drill,
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not just sitting around with one. What if I could just borrow a ladder? What if I could just borrow something?
I see that.
I think in the future, less people will work, and there will be more it'll be more sharing economy. And what will people do for work? Well, think about a taxi. A taxi from San Francisco to the financial district used to cost $50-$60. And then Uber came around, and now you can take Uber Pool from the airports downtown for $20. The price has fallen a lot. Now when a driverless car is able to do that, let's say the price falls even more. Well, now you're spending less money, so you don't need as much to make it.
I see.
When McDonald's is fully automated, maybe that burger is a little bit cheaper to make.
Right.
Because if there are no jobs, people are not going to have money to buy stuff. And if they don't have money to buy stuff,
there's less production and
there's no economy.
Right.
So don't freak out about the jobs. I also think that possibly companies will basically be paying people, not necessarily paying people, but some sort of almost like a stipend or a stimulus package, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Because certain parts of the country, people just probably just not going to work as much as other parts.
Right.
In the future. We actually see that happening already.
Let's see. I should wear a Santa hat on my Postmates and Grease deliveries. I think so too, Eric. I would say people love my Postmate shirt. Mm-hmm. Everyone, they always comment on it. I think it's spreading a little holiday spirit. What up, Jermaine? Big fan. I love sharing economy lifestyle. So true. Are you a minimalist? I mean, if you travel this often and you up and go whenever, I feel like you are.
The only reason why I don't really consider myself a minimalist is because I have a storage unit full of crap. But that crap is stuff that I buy and sell all the time, and I never really talk about that on YouTube. There are multiple stores in the Bay Area where I just go to, I buy stuff, sell it on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, all sorts of places. So don't really consider myself a minimalist.
Can I ask you, like, where did you see yourself 10 years ago? Like, what did you want to be? Did you know?
I didn't want to be, like, at some job.
You knew that?
No, for sure. I didn't want to do that. Like, that was just a bad idea. I thought I was going to go to college, but I don't know. When I was in school, I really liked math. That's the only thing I felt that was important. I felt that, look, if you go with numbers, you can do something. But then I just got so discouraged because I'm such a horrible writer. I mean, even if you look at some of my tags and the stuff in the description, like, the English is, like, horrible, you know? It's like, is English your first language? Yeah, it is, you know? Mm-hmm. But I said to him, I don't know, I want to be a freelancer, you know? I want to go with the flow. Mm-hmm. And now I'm into more video. I love video.
Okay, same here. I want to do it like that for sure. I don't think I'll ever stop.
I just want to make videos like all day. Like if I actually made like a little bit more money from like YouTube.
That's all you would do?
Yeah, like I would not be doing the sharing economy anymore. I would just be doing YouTube and like other projects and just all sorts of stuff.
I think you can get there though.
Not that far away.
I feel like you've got people who want to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Like you are so close, I feel like. Let's see. Heather, you should make more videos about your personal life, not to be nosy. I know, but I get nervous, dude. Like
Heather, that's where I saw the jump.
I know. Isn't that weird?
That's where I saw the jump and I've noticed that other people that make videos like in the sharing economy, they're doing it too. And I think it's a great thing because the thing about this whole making money, this whole sharing economy, is I feel that like people that upload these videos, they forget that this is YouTube. Like, you know, we're all talking about the same thing and it's new what we're talking about, but this is YouTube.
Right.
You know,
right.
Don't forget about YouTube and people that go and watch videos on YouTube, they want to know more about the creator. They want to know this other stuff. And if you put that information out there, they're going to watch it. And they'll get to know you even better. And then you'll see stuff like that. I want to meet you, you know? Right. Because they get to know who you are. They get to know what you eat, what time you go to sleep, where you go to, when you have coffee.
I think my thing is that I just don't find myself that interesting. Like, who cares what I eat? Like, you
gotta eat something good. You're gonna to a salad.
But I mean, like I've noticed that there's so many vlogs where I just talk, I ramble, and then I'm like, no one would find this interesting, and then I put it up, and it's just like so many views, so many comments, and I'm like, okay, I guess people do like what I have to say. I guess.
I mean, vloggers I follow Superwoman a lot. Majority of her vlogs, she's in her house, talking to her camera, walking around in circles. Like, that's the majority of her vlogs. Like, every now and then, you know, you might see her in the car or you might see her out. But she's just talking about her day or just talking about something. But she's also, like, a really good actor and she's really good when it comes to talking. Like, she goes, like, dang, girl.
Yeah, well, see, I guess I'm still trying to figure out, like, who am I as a creator? You know, like, what's the story I want to tell? And my story for my channel is that I'm building a business, and so that's what I was, you know, I'm documenting my entrepreneurial journey. But I know that, you know, I don't know. Like you talked about your ex, man. I don't even know if I would go there. I did a video on Tinder, but I didn't talk about like the people. I didn't talk like specifically about like who I went on the date with and how it went and whatever.
Well, I mean, you don't have to really say their names and all that, but you could talk about them. I mean, I'll probably do it. I don't really have that.
Were you nervous at all? Like the first time you like started talking about like more, you know, I guess more personal, intimate.
Well, no, because I was vlogging anyway. So when you slowly start vlogging, you slowly start saying stuff slowly, and people write in the comments and they push it. They push stuff out. Like, people will say stuff and like I may read it and the camera's right there and I may answer their question. I may not answer their question like saying, "Oh, this is a question from a comment," but I'll just like start talking about it and, you know, answer their question without really.
What's your average like duration for people watching your videos? Do they watch the whole thing? Because that's another thing that annoys me, is because you put time into all this and then they cut out halfway through the video and it's like.
Certain countries I've noticed it's like 100%. Some countries are like 110%.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's probably because they are trying to learn English or they're something along those lines.
Right, like they want to know more about your lifestyle. It's not just what you're talking about, it's like the atmosphere. And
yeah, because 80% of views from YouTube come from
out of the US. Out of the US. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the closed captioning thing, like maybe people are like they're watching it and then they're listening to what I'm saying.
And then reading it too.
Yeah, because a lot of people can read English, but they may not necessarily
speak it.
Yeah, then they can't hear it or understand it, So by me reading it, and then people also want to learn different dialects of English. Like maybe you very used to European English, English from England, but then you want to learn slang from the U.S. or you want to learn how people in Southern California talk.
Right.
That's why, and I've noticed that on certain countries, like it's super high, and certain countries are not. But usually about 50%. Like I'm around the 50% mark. And from what I hear, that's actually really, really good. I hear of big YouTubers, they say 30% is good.
Oh my god, that just makes me so sad.
And I'm like, 30% is good? And I'm like, I'm at 50%. I'm like, how come I don't grow?
Right, yeah.
But
like 5 minutes, people will stop. They close out after 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah, like 5 minutes. They'll watch like the first 5 minutes.
But how long is it? Is it 8 minutes? Or
well,
is it 20
I usually
minutes?
shoot for like 8 to 10 minutes. Lately, I've been uploading a little longer.
Well, okay, you also have to think about
What's your average video length?
I try to go from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. That's my average time, which can be really difficult.
Yeah, totally.
It's so easy to make a 5-minute video to say, hey guys, do this, do that, do that. But I mainly try to go for, I just like longer form content.
I just feel so presumptuous. Like people, are gonna watch, like spend their 15 minutes watching me. I feel like there's so much pressure. It's like I gotta deliver such like amazing content. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Well,
Then again, we've got people watching us, so who knows? Who knows? Let's see. People want to see that modern reality TV. You need to find yourself first, Heather. I enjoyed the Tinder video. Some good information. How old are both of you? 29, 31. Short and sweet is the best sometimes when you're vlogging, doing real life stuff. Well, it is going to be long. Yeah. Like, there's so much footage I don't do anything with. It makes me sad because it's like, I bothered recording it. And, I didn't end up doing anything with it, but...
I definitely encourage you to use some of that footage and to, I don't know, go create something awesome. It can be tough to create stuff every day.
Because when I was doing the daily vlog, I did it for 2 weeks.
Was it tough?
Are you kidding me? But it was tough, but I also felt like I definitely evolved. Because, under pressure, that's when you have to, like, do things in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
But I also felt like I was just kind of creating content for the heck of it. Because it was like, it's hard to, like, consistently come up with a story.
Well, it is, but then, see, I'll explain this. So, before I went to New York, majority of all my vlogs were, like, San Francisco based. Me vlogging, doing this delivery, doing that. When I got to New York, I literally hit a wall the first day. I'm like, crap. I have, for weeks, I've been entertaining people with, Uber and sharing economy, and I'm not going to do that in New York. I'm not going to work right now. So what am I going to do to entertain people? Like, it's really cold outside. I don't want to really be outside shooting B-roll. Well, what am I going to do? Like, it really pushes you to the point. So what did I do? Well, I just started talking about what I was doing for the day. Just like I would do in a normal video. In a normal video, I would talk about, hey, I'm going to go out and work for this company, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Well, in the New York videos, I'm going to go to this neighborhood, and I'm going to go to this restaurant, and I'm going to do this.
And so that's how you would start the video. Like, today, I've got this on the agenda. Cool, now I'm here.
Yeah,
this is what I'm doing here.
But I don't want to do that all the time.
Right.
Like, every day, like, one vlog trick I don't utilize enough is the vlog trick where something happens in the middle of the video and you show that clip.
In the beginning. I do that.
Yeah. That's something that I don't usually... No, it's awesome because sometimes what
you
saw, is that can draw them into the video.
Yeah.
But it's so different every day. Like, every day is a different...
So here's my thing. Like, why are you guys just viewers and not creators? You know, because there's nothing different between you guys and me. Or Jermaine even, I'd go so far. You know, I mean, this guy's dedicated, doing it for 2 years now.
Well,
300 videos in.
It's not so easy, I would say. It's not so easy, you know? Like, editing and a computer and a camera and, you know, I mean...
Like, this came naturally for you. I think it comes naturally for me, too. Like, I love video. I love, you know, storytelling. But, like...
It took some time. I mean, it did come natural, but it definitely took some time. Yeah,
Do you remember your first video? Like, making your first video?
The first YouTube video is a long time ago. I was in college or something. That's when I made the first video. Yeah. My face is too ugly. I highly doubt that. Sunglasses. There you go. I mean, little Casey Neistat, he wears sunglasses all the time. That's true. Even at night. I kind of want to start blogging here in San Diego. I do Postmates, DoorDash, but I don't know how to start. All right. So for someone who wants to start blogging, what you do is you go to my channel, you click on my like referral links, and you sign up. There you go. Or you can go to Heather's. And then you sign up, and then. So if you don't know how to start blogging or vlogging, just document. Like, think of it as like you know what Jermaine was saying. Like, document what you're doing that day. Okay, cool. So this order came in. I have to go to McDonald's and pick up a Big Mac, and now I'm going there. You know, and then you're like, okay, cool. I made this, and then you just document. And then when you do that, your creative, I don't know, capability will just start to expand. Like, all of a sudden, ideas will just be around. But it's hard to explain. You kind of just have to do it. So when people ask me, like, how do I get into vlogging? I always tell them, try vlogging consecutively for 5 days straight. Because the first day, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're like, I don't know what to do. And then the second day, you know, you kind of pick a rhythm. So document. Start with documenting. Let's see. I vlog my rideshare experience. It's the videography that I'm learning. Yeah. What do you put your car? Do you film in the car? I do film in the car. Do you just put it on the dash? Well, you've asked me. It's in my hand all the time. Like, I mean, come on. When I'm driving and I'm getting a shot of the freeway sign, I mean, and you know that there's only one person in the car, chances are I'm probably breaking the law, okay? God, that's just funny. I mean, if you want to get that shot, this is what you want to get that shot. I don't think the cops are going to mail me a ticket like 6 months later. Right. You know? What do you two have planned for the holidays, and do you plan on vlogging or taking the day off? What's your holiday situation? I don't know. Maybe I'll come to LA because I don't want to be in SF for winter. It's going to be cold. If you watched my last video, I just came up with a new strategy for my business. So I'm just going to be working on that. I'm going to try to make it entertaining and fun and vlog a lot of it. God, that sounds so boring. I don't know. I'll try to do something. High quality cameras are expensive and computers are too. Nice. Well, believe it or not, you can use an iPhone. Yep. Now, one thing I do, like you guys might notice in my videos, I always have crazy cameras. That's because I want to make the best videos. Like, I'm already, like, gosh, there's this freaking $3,500 camera I want. Wow. But it records, like, full frame, like, 4K at, like, 45 megapixels? Like, that's, like, a crazy camera. Like, but I just want it because I just like cameras. You can use an iPhone. You don't have to have, like, a fancy camera. However, a fancy camera will make your videos look different. But you don't necessarily need all that. You don't need it. For starting off. Yeah. You know, you can get more subscribers and do it. Yeah, totally. I use my iPhone a lot, actually. Just dropping in to say what's up. You guys are awesome. Keep on grinding. What's up? I keep forgetting I don't have to actually post the videos if I don't like them. You know, honestly, the videos that you don't like are the ones that get views. I'm telling you, like I don't like my Postmates video. It's just me sitting there in the car talking. Like, there's no creativity at all, you know. But the ones that I do like get no views. So just put it all out.
because you never know what people are gonna like, you know. And I think you discover that as you build your audience. Like you see which ones get more views, and you're like, okay, I should probably do more of that, I guess.
It seems like people like drama videos more.
Oh, God,
I have very few drama videos, but they get crazy amounts of views. And I'm
what
actually
do you mean drama? Do you just like first
drama.
video like boom, here's the drama?
Like drama like this. That's crazy lady did this to me, or my girlfriend did this to me. My blah, blah, blah. People like drama. Like I guess people relate with what they like. You know, and if they're full of drama, they like drama. Everybody likes drama because everybody has drama. Nobody's perfect. Next.
Let's see.
No, I don't know.
I don't have to actually post it. I have no interest in vlogging, but I enjoy watching people vlog. I guess I'm more of a YouTube voyeur. Yeah, I mean, and there's always, see, that's what I tell people who want to vlog, is that there's always going to be people who just watch. And that's fine, you know. It's kind of like, you know, how do I become an entrepreneur? Well, not everyone is made out to be an entrepreneur. Some people just, they need the traditional job. They need the 9 to 5, and that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think a lot of people, they feel that they, like, I'll be honest. If I had a 9 to 5 job, I would not be vlogging. Like, I just would not do it.
Because it's just like, there's no content. It's just like you do the same thing every day.
Yeah, you do the same thing every day. And the main reason why I do vlog is because I don't do the same thing every day. Right. Like, I do random stuff every day. Like, I go out of town, like, a lot. And I go weird places. And I like to share those places. And majority of people, they just don't do that. They go to work they go to the same place. They go to the same restaurant. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually normal.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why like, someone like Casey Neistat is so entertaining because he's all over the world.
Yeah,
you know?
Every day he's doing something different. Recommend beginner's vlogging camera. I use a Canon S110. He uses that. How much was that?
This one, it was like $800.
Oh, all right. Canon S110 is what I use for most of my vlogs, and that was like $200. And I love it. And it's actually one of the most popular search terms under Postmates, of course. But for my vlog, people come to my vlog because they're searching for footage on the Canon S110. So I don't think they make it anymore. I think they make the Canon S120 now. But it's a really good camera. I love it. I don't have it with me. It's over there. But how do you guys build up your subscribers? Do you pay to promote them? Nope. I don't pay to promote any of my videos. How did you build up your subscribers? How did you go from 0 to 500? Well, okay, so for me, my background, my career, actually, before I quit my job about 7 months ago, is social media marketing, digital strategy, communications. Like, that's my background. So I guess, like, I use those skills to promote my channel, to promote my business and my story, and that kind of got the word out. It really wasn't until Postmates that I started getting the recognition, I guess. But how about you?
Subscribers. I have let's see. Where did I start?
Bye, David.
My biggest how I got subscribers were from Facebook groups.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, when I first started making sort of daily content, not necessarily daily content, but just content talking about the sharing economy, I would make a video and I would share it in Facebook groups. And people would, watch the video and like, subscribe, et cetera. And you just build up subscribers like that. Mm-hmm. And collaborations. And also, if you go to Heather's page, you may see my name off to the side.
Suggested videos. Yeah, that's how I found you because,
recommended videos. Sometimes you may watch her video and then you may see my video on the side and you may check out my video and subscribe. So subscribers, they sort of grow. Another way that, this is one way this is probably the best way to get subscribers. A video. You do a video. And
you have to give content for people to come to your channel.
Yeah, like you make a video and that video is like, it gets 100,000 views. Well, that video could bring you thousands of subscribers.
Right.
Because people are like, wow, I like that person. I want to see more videos like that. So, I make daily videos and every video, like, people subscribe. Like, I think like 30 subscribers each video on average or something like that.
Oh my gosh. I gotta create more.
I mean, you just had to build it up.
Yeah.
I mean, just someone like Casey Neistat would get like 15,000 subscribers a day, and that's
Sure.
like you and I combined.
Yeah.
You know, and still some. You know?
Right. Would you ever get in the podcast game? Adriana, that's actually what I started with way back in April, was I wanted to make a podcast. But vlogging took over my life. So I will definitely go back to having a podcast. I just got to get into a rhythm with all this other stuff first. But I love podcasts. I think it's such a, just like YouTube and vlogging has such a like unique experience with the creator and the viewer. There's something about like having someone in your head because you're listening to a podcast like through your headphones. That's just like such a powerful personal experience that I love. So I'm definitely going to do it. It's a matter of time. How about you? Podcasts?
Well, I thought about doing a podcast. I'm actually in the process of talking to a few other creators. We're talking about doing a show.
Oh, cool.
So it would just be like, you know, sort of similar to this.
Yeah, we're
We'd
just
be
chatting.
talking about something. And I mean, I kind of want to do a podcast, but that's like a whole other platform. And for a while, I did do this series on my channel. It was called the San Francisco series. It was kind of like a podcast, very similar to a podcast. I think I did it was 8 episodes, and I would just talk about stuff in San Francisco. And the twist with these videos are these were the perfect videos to watch if these are the perfect videos to just listen to. Like you don't have to watch. All the videos were me taking a camera and just putting it out on a busy intersection and just watching the traffic. So, you know, there's actually really no video to watch. You know, if you want to watch the traffic, you can, but basically it was just sort of a podcast.
Oh, interesting.
And I was doing that for a while. I think I'm going to bring that back. I kind of ran out of topics to talk about, and those videos were like 20 minutes each. Right? 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Cool. Dude, I said I would keep it under an hour.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
Should we, are you ready to tune out?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Do you guys have any other questions?
We got 18 people.
That's like, this is the most I've ever had. Ah, good night. 19.
Right. So
Do you do YouTube Live? Or I
I do YouTube Live. I think the most I've had was like maybe like 45.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I think we'll end it because I'm out of questions. But thanks, guys. This was fun. Definitely go check out Jermaine's channel if you haven't seen his stuff. I feel inspired. Yay. Go create. Go try it out. That's honestly, like, we can give you all the advice in the world, but it's just like an organic thought process you have to go through in terms of the creative process. So, Scranton, PA. Oh, is that where you're from? They don't have, oh. Got it. Yeah. Well, maybe you'll find something else. Or maybe you can be a YouTuber like Jermaine and get paid that way. But, alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Definitely go check out his stuff. And tune in next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Heather's Happy Hour. And we'll catch you guys later. Bye. Which bar is everyone going to? Bye guys.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Peace. The Office. Because it's WeWork.
Oh.
Oh, we're still live.